Hey, Walls P here, and welcome to Matter of Opinion. So before we start the video, check the link in the description, check the Matter of Opinion merch. We got shoes, we got shirts, we got dresses, we got laptop sleeves, we got phone cases, a good plethora of Matter of Opinion merchandise, so check that link in the description. Now you see the title in the description, How to Keep Your Man Happy. Now I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. This doesn't apply to all men, but I can honestly say maybe 95% of the men may agree with me on this one. Also, the other disclaimer is this is specifically for people who are in long-term relationships, married, not for a person you're dating, you're seeing. So make sure you pay attention to that disclaimer. Now I have a list of 10 things that will definitely keep your man happy. So pay attention. Number one, a peace of mind. You don't want to have one of them dudes that they go to work, after work they go to the bar and sit and hang out, killing time so that by the time they get home, you sleep, they get to shower and repeat the whole process. You don't want one of them guys. You want to give your man a peace of mind. If he's having a stressful day at work, when he get in, run your man's bath water. Give him a sponge bath. Say, baby, how can I make it better? You want to make that environment as warm and welcoming as possible. And trust me, he will appreciate that. Number two, learn to give him space. What do I mean by that? If your man, you know he's taking time to hang out with his boys or to watch a game, a pay-per-view event that he's been waiting to come on, when that man gets that time to want to do those things, give him his space. Guys don't want a zillion questions, do you think my hair look nice, or what do you want to eat, or no. They just want that nice peace of mind. Nothing is more irritating to a dude who's really trying to watch a movie or into a game, and you come asking a million questions. Been in the house or been hanging out all day, not much to say, but soon as whatever comes on, now all of a sudden you have the most things to talk about. Let the man have his space or his quiet time. And that's another thing too. Women seem to think that in order for you to be having a good time with a man, y'all have to be speaking. Let me tell y'all a little secret. I could be chilling with my homeboy, right? We get in the car, we drive like, 30 minutes. That whole 30 minutes, we say not one word, just got music playing, whatever. And that car ride was like one of the best experiences because we was just laid back in each other's presence. You don't need to always speak in order to have a good time. And women tend to have that misconception that you have to be speaking in order to have a good time. That's why they say silence is golden. Number three, don't be afraid to take charge. I'm telling you, I don't care how aggressive your man is or control freak, a man will appreciate it if every now and then, yo babe, be ready Friday by 9 o'clock, I'm picking you up, we going out. I guarantee you that man will appreciate that. Or let's just say, y'all getting down and dirty. This man is on top of you, doing whatever. You turn him over. Try this, ladies. Pound him in the chest. He's gonna back up and flinch like, yo, what are you doing? You tell him, take this pussy like a man. I guarantee you, that's gonna rev him up like, yo, it's about to be spicy up in here. Don't be afraid to take charge, because trust me, guys love a woman that takes control of things, if you know what I'm saying. This segues into number four, keep him satisfied. Look, I know a lot of women who in long-term relationships or they're married, they're like, yo, after a long day of doing housework and playing with the kids, whatever, I'm tired, I'm beat, fine and dandy. But if your homegirl call you talking about, hey, let's go to the club and let's go do this, and you get up at a snap of a finger and do these things, guys, analyze this. Keep your man happy. Take time to compartmentalize and do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Guys have needs, and sex is very important to a man. That's another thing too that I don't understand with y'all women. Y'all act like when it's the time of the month, the shop is completely closed. Like, you can't show what that mouth do, you know what I'm saying? Like, fellas, you know what I mean. Because here's the thing. I guarantee you, if guys had to go through that time of the month situation every month, we would have no problem whining and dining below the belt if you was in need or whatever the case may be. So yeah, the shop may be closed, but that don't mean that everything gotta come to a complete halt. If you know what I'm saying. That's when like y'all be the most horniest, to be honest. A lot of the guys probably don't even mind flicking the bean. Yeah, you may not run the red light, but don't see no problem flicking the bean. And people be like, oh, that's nasty, that's nasty. Look, a little blood on your finger, what's that gonna affect? Like, you never got a cut on your finger or something like that. I remember plenty of times when I was young as a kid, I got a cut on my finger and I'm like, trying to stop the bleeding. And another thing, if your lady just got off of that time of the month and you went down on her, right? And then y'all did that thing, and when y'all went to clean up on the rag, you saw red or whatever, like little blood spots or whatever, you just gave her a strawberry kiss.
What? What the
If you take the time to keep your man satisfied, trust me, it'll pay off at the end, because they always say, never let your man or husband leave the house horny or hungry. So you do those things, trust me, you'll have a happy man. Number 5, have some respect. Let the man be a man. The worst thing you want to do is down talk on a man. Yes, I get it. Men, like people say women are sensitive, but trust me, men, we're very sensitive. The last thing you want to do is break a man's confidence. Once you break a man's confidence, things will never be the same. Now, I don't mean go exaggerate and be extra with it, but respect your man. Help build your man up. Don't disrespect them out in public and stuff like that. Tell them like it is, but in a respectful manner. So respect is definitely a big thing. If your man see that you have respect for him, trust me, he will be very happy. Number 6, communicate without having judgment. You get a lot of situations where men don't like to talk about their past to their significant other because they look at it as they're going to be judged. Don't want to talk about past relationships or whatever the case may be, or if they have run-in with the law, whatever, you know. It could be anything. Men don't want to be judged. They want to have somebody they could communicate with, that they don't feel like they got to walk on eggs, or they don't say the wrong thing that's going to piss them, that's going to piss the other person off. You want to have that open line of communication and have that feeling like I can talk to you about anything. You have that, trust me, you are going to have a happy man. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to be on some, yo, man, so I remember back then, me and my boys was running this train on this chick, you know, nah. But, but have that open line of communication and don't judge. Trust me, that'll go a long way and you will have a man that's happy. Number 7, don't be imposing. Now, I'm gonna give you 2 scenarios. Say if you wanna hang out with your man or go out with your man or something like that, and he's not really interested in going out at that particular moment, but you keep nagging and trying to force him to do it, that's gonna turn that man off. Don't try to impose or force your will upon him to make him do something that you wanna do. Now, if it's something that you really wanna do, even though he says no, he may sit back and reflect on it. Give him a couple of minutes or, you know, an hour or whatever, and he'll reflect on it like, wow, this is something she really want to do. I'm going to make it happen. But if you try and force it and impose your will, that's going to make that no stay a no. Here's a second scenario. Let's just say you have a career idea of what direction your man should be going. He's doing one thing, but you want him to do another thing. Now, you can present that second thing to him, but don't try and force it upon him. If you say something like, hey, I was thinking about, since I see you're good with XYZ, maybe you should try looking at XYZ, you know, just a thought, but don't try to impose it on that man, because that man may not be ready at that specific time to switch directions. But if you just put the bug out there, you know, he'll ponder on it a bit and eventually come along with the idea that you're trying to say. But if you try and force it down his throat, it's not gonna work. That's just gonna turn him off from going in that direction. When that man is ready to do it, he's gonna go that route. Because when you force it down that person's throat, they might not be ready to do that. So once you start forcing it, and I get it, you just want the better for him, but if you're just forcing it and that man is not ready to, that's gonna make him turn away. When it comes to decisions that he wanna make, he doesn't wanna include you, because all you're gonna do is try and impose your will on him or make him, force him to basically do something else that he don't really wanna do. So try not to be imposing. Number 8, take a liking to the things that he like. Now, I don't mean fake it and force it, but if you know he's a gym rat or something, hey, try going to the gym with him a couple of times or whatever. If you know he's a person that plays video games, hey, try learning a particular video game, whatever, one that might interest you. If you know he's into a specific show or something, try watching that show and see if you like it, whatever, and, you know, get involved with him. Once he sees that you taking a liking into something that you like, trust me, he's gonna want to include you in whatever it is that he's doing that he likes. So just try and find something that he do that may pique your interest and try to take a liking into it. If you know it's football, if you like football, hit him up like, yo, did you see the run that such and such did? Or did you see the catch that such and such did? It's gonna stop like, hey, dang, she's really into football, huh? Yo, what you doing Sunday? Come through so we can watch the game together. You know, stuff like that. So try to take interest in the things that he likes. That'll go a long way. And trust me, he will be happy and appreciate you for it. Number 9, have confidence. Every man love a woman with confidence. Women, I'm pretty sure that you love confident men. Men love women that are confident. We're talking flaws and all. The more confident you are in your skin, the more love and appreciation that man will have for you. Now, I know I said this relates to couples in long-term relationships or married, but even if it's a fresh relationship, if that man and that woman is about to have sex, he's totally stripped down naked. She's sitting there with like a shirt on or something because she's subconscious about the way she looks. The first time, yeah, the guy's gonna be like, hey, you know, I appreciate you for you, and you know, try and help build that confidence. But we're talking if you're in a long-term relationship and you've been dealing with this person for God knows how long and you're still subconscious about the way you look, that is a major turnoff to that man. A man appreciates a woman with confidence and who's willing to present herself flaws and all in front of you because she's confident in her own skin. That just makes you that much more attractive to that man. Here's a secret too, women. For those of you who are subconscious about the way you look without clothes on or whatever the case may be, if you sit there and you're subconscious about it but you do nothing about it to change it, it's definitely a turn off to that man. Because now you're not holding yourself accountable for you being uncomfortable in your own skin. So it's a difference if you're trying to do something to change it, but if you're not doing anything to change it, but all you're doing is just being subconscious about the way you look, or you feel that the way you look is unattractive, how do you think that man is gonna feel? That man is gonna feel unattractive also to you because you're not confident in your own skin. So just think about that. Just love yourself because that man appreciate you for you. He knows your nooks and crannies or whatever, so be confident. That man accepts you for you. That confidence is just gonna put that extra icing on the cake. Which leads to number 10. Be his friend. Yeah, I understand that's your lover and everything like that, but be his friend. Because friendship is something that will be there for eternity. You can fall out of love with somebody, all of that stuff, but friendship will always be there. So guess what? If you have that friendship, the love will always be there because friendship is the base of everything. Like, I hear a lot of women be like, yo, I'm not one of your friends, you know, don't joke around with me like that, or the base of a relationship is being friend. If he feel he can't joke with you like he does with his friends and everything like that, why do you think he's gonna wanna be around his friends more than being around you? So be that man's friend, and that will open the doorway where he wants to include you in all of his activities. You know, yes, it's gonna be, yeah, she's one of the guys, whatever, but she's also my heart. You're in that special compartment of my friends. You get what I'm saying? So try to be his friend before anything and let everything else fall into place. You have that, trust me, you have a man that's happy, or a happy man. So that's just my 10 things of what will keep a man happy. Now with that said, you want to make sure that you and that person is 100% compatible. What I mean is you want that man or that person to be unfiltered, no mask, like 100% genuinely make you happy without nothing extra. I'm talking not the man that you see in front of his friends or in front of your family, or the face he carries at work or the face he carries at public. I'm talking when you're home, no one else see this person, like guard down and everything. That person makes you naturally happy. If that person naturally make you happy, those 10 things I just listed will come naturally. It won't seem as a chore. And I know a lot of you women are saying, wow, I gotta do all these things. What about my happiness? Trust me when I say this, ladies. If you have a man that is happy and you make him happy, he's gonna make it his duty to make sure you're happy and keep you happy. One hand will definitely wash the other. So trust me when I tell you, if he's happy, you're gonna be happy. Because a man's quest in life is a woman. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure this doesn't apply to all men. I guarantee a lot of them be like, yo, he ain't capping. For those of you who don't know what no cap mean or he ain't capping means, that means he's not lying. So I hope you learned something new today. But if you do these things, you will definitely have a better relationship. I guarantee you that you will find happiness. He will make you happy, and the happiness will spread all around. But hey, let me know if you feel different. Hey, drop it in the comments. Let me know where I was wrong at, or let me know, hey, I was correct, or hey, I was on point with the stuff that I said. I want to hear your take on things. So drop it in the comments. If it helped you, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. And on that note, we'll catch you guys on the nenext one. Peace.
Time for me to hold it down. Time for me to break it down. Y'all cats don't wanna see me. Y'all better mind your P's and